Dennis Kutrieb after Ebbsfleet 1, Chippenham 0. A little smile dancing across your lips, but job's not finished, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can see it means such a lot for the people to achieve a promotion final, and that's great achievement for the club. I think it's going to be a very big day for all of us next Saturday. But job is still not done. It's another important game, and maybe the most important game of the season. But proud again. Big heart from our boys, big desire from our boys. Didn't concede, needed to suffer. That's what I said last week. Regardless who we play, we need to suffer in times, and that's what we have done. And everyone was right hard on the pitch today and delivered the basics right. And that's the only thing what matters in this kind of a game.
I guess you saw Chippenham on Thursday at Dartford. You saw them play for 2 hours and then the penalties. Were you surprised at how much energy they seemed to still have for the game today? It was less than 72 hours ago.
No, I was not surprised because that's what they're all about. Because they have the desire, they have a big heart as well, and they, for me, definitely deserve to get a win because they had more of a heart on Thursday than the other team. That was my feeling. Just my individual feeling, and they deserve to come through. They had the better chances, and that's what they deserved. I told our boys, if we don't show the desire today, if we don't have a big heart today, then we have no chance, and we will definitely go out in the semi-final, even if everyone thinks like, oh yeah, it's just Chippenham. I said we just can lose this game. Everyone expected we could come through and we make it, and it's an easy win, and whatever I've heard this week, it's ridiculous. This team deserved to be in a semi-final, and you could see today why. Because if you defend together as a team, as a whole team, if you stick on a game plan, if you work hard for each other, and if you have the desire as a team, you can get from every game something. And as I said, we just needed to make sure that we stay in the game, that we stay composed, that we try to make the right things. Obviously, sometimes in the game, I had the feeling we start to get a little bit nervous. I don't like it as a manager because I want to see them over 90 minutes composed. But at the end of the day, it's normal. They're human beings. They play for a promotion final. And of course, as I said, in some times of the game, you have to suffer. But we did it really well. So defending was outstanding today from us. And from the attacking side, I think we could have done better, a few things, but it doesn't matter because you need to make sure that you get the right result.
Just the one goal today, but it was a combination of quality and experience. Quality, the touch on from Dominic to Jack Paxman, the delivery to Lee Martin, and Lee Martin showed a masterful stroke curling it in the far post.
Yeah, exactly. Couldn't explain it any better, and you can see how important he still is, even if he comes from the bench. I really like his attitude, I really like his character. He's never stopped working hard. Whenever you ask him something to do, he's there, and he had a massive injury during the season, so stopped to be on top of his own performance because before he got injured, when I remember Slough or some other games, even Leyton Orient, he was an outstanding captain for us. And even now, when he comes from the bench, he's not moaning, and I know no one needs to tell me that he's not happy, he wants to start like everyone else. But I was sure if the game is tight today and I need him, he's a reliable player for me all day long. And he was very unlucky against Chippenham in the first game here a few weeks ago. He could get the winner in the 95th minute, if you remember. But now, as you can see with football and the stories, he didn't take this one. It was an easy one. This one was much more complicated. And there you could see his whole quality, and he has more than enough quality to help us on the pitch to get the important goals.
And he could have got another one with an audacious shot from about 40 yards out. Nobody knew what he was going to do, but he pulled the trigger and he hit the crossbar.
Yeah, no, I was thinking like in the moment where he pulled the trigger that he will score because the goalkeeper was out of his goal, and then I could see that the goalkeeper was still trying to find his balance, and I was thinking like, now we go, that's a goal. Unfortunately not in. Maybe if it's early in the first half, we have another striker who can tap it then in over the line, but you could see everyone was cramping, everyone was fighting so hard and couldn't run anymore, and that's what you need to see. Then you are so pleased as a fan, you're pleased as a manager, because you can see even if we wouldn't get the result, we couldn't blame the boys because they left everything on the pitch. every single player, and that's what you want to see in a semi-final. And now we have 6 days, 1 day less to recover than Dorking, but it's a different surface then. We will definitely be ready and go again, and hopefully we can have another great experience there.
I've got to ask you a question. I hope it doesn't come to this, but are you going to be practicing penalties this week?
Whatever happens, we are prepared. So I think in this stage of the season, you need to be prepared for every single situation what could happen, and that's what we have done the whole season. So I would say we would be very stupid if we wouldn't do any work on penalties, that's how it is. Pretty normal, I think, in football. You need to be prepared for every single thing what can happen during 90, 100, 120 minutes or in a penalty shootout. Yeah, it's still far away for me because, as I said, 6 days now. We need to make sure that we have the right recovery. We need to make sure that we find the right solutions and the right answers for what we could have done better today. But I think with this desire and with this heart, we have a good chance. If there is a good referee this time, last time the referee was way off it, maybe we get a good referee this time. We have a good chance for a great game of football, and I know Mark was here as well, so he will be prepared for us. We will be prepared for them. They know what we do, we know what they do, and I think the better team will win, and hopefully will win on this day.
Would be a great finale to the season, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be outstanding because the boys worked ever so hard. And that's what I said during the whole season. Even if we had a dip and didn't get the right results, I said, I'm just happy with them because they try hard and they never give up, and they keep doing, keep working, come in without moaning, and whatever I demand from them, they try to bring it on the table. And that's the reason why every single fan of us and every single supporter of our club can be proud of this team, because they would do everything to get a win next Saturday like they have done today, and they will go again and they will be ready on Saturday.
And they're proud of you too. Congratulations today and good luck next week.
Thank you very much.